Let's get started. Just kind of waking up, so just looking at the market. Futures are pretty solid, strong, kind of opposite of what we were going into yesterday. So we do have Powell again at 10 a.m. But overnight we had a nice until kind of right here. We were just bouncing, bouncing, broke below, tested, broke up. So definitely want to see that 37.68 possible support. But like I said on my video yesterday, I was kind of, we you want to see some form of resistance, turn supports. That's what you want to look for overall. And that's what we had yesterday. Kind of disappointed myself not finding that, but tell this 3708 support, we broke below, was resistance, broke above, came back down, wicked it on the higher time frames, pushed up. This is your W pattern. So your spot for entry on this would be right here or on that retest. It seems like so far every down we're getting pushed up. Every it's just we're balanced right now. We're pretty well balanced. We're just stuck in this area. It's kind of like we're stuck in this area. We popped up, consolidated this area, dropped really hard, and now we're just consolidating this area. So we're just doing a lot of just consolidation after consolidation. We got to break above that 38.43 to break that consolidation 38.43 to head higher. A pretty decent move could be opposite from yesterday and just dropping Powell. We do have jobless claims at 8:30, so in a little bit Powell again, and then crude oil. So pretty data rich again. NQ 11.7 seems to be another rejection spot. I think if we break above that, we might see a little squeeze to that gap. I'm definitely watching that until that 11.7 is somewhere where a good rejection, 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 rejection. That's something you want to look at for squeezes. You want to see a ton of rejections like that. That's where there's a strong seller, or everyone that's where the shorts are taken. When we get above it, that's where all the shorts got to cover, and that's where it just slowly pushes up. So we are creating higher lows on NQ right there. So definitely need to watch, need to break that trend if we want to go lower. We're just kind of slowly going up, So 11.5, I say yeah, we need to hold 11.5, and if we want to break, that yellow box, that yellow outline box, that's gap fill, and then we should be up to 12. Really want to see us come down to here, this demand here, and then push up. That'd be my goal right there. So eighth, pretty strong. I'm dollar cost averaging in Ethereum over the next year. I think I got on Sunday down here, so that's pretty good. VIX. VIX. I don't know what VIX is doing. Okay. Apple. Kind of hit our supply yesterday. So I'm going to start doing. I think I'm gonna stop playing Apple. I'm just gonna watch it and stop playing. AMD. We are in the middle. We have a daily supply rate here. So I was charting last night, and all these charts look different. Down, up. Yeah, and then we have our demand here. So we kind of are in the middle of AMD. AMD is not moving very well. That's why I stick with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a good mover. Facebook, I don't know why so many people went long on Facebook yesterday. We banked short. Show you what I was looking at. All right, so we had super strong sell off against the market. That's a little trigger. That should be like a little trigger. Oh wait, something's on Facebook. News. It still sells off very strong against a pretty decent strong market. Hit this 153 key level. If we look back, 153 is, nice support, resistance, nice support, nice resistances. But then we had this really strange push out of nowhere. Pre-market was red and Facebook was up like was pretty strong push. And then we had, this 158 level, which you could tell was, resistance here, support. We got in, right here. I thought we looked like kind of looked like a head and shoulders. Not consider us to go down, but we were still making, a lower high, lower high, lower high, and that's when we're gonna, that's when we fell through right there. Also could have played kind of just this little uptrend, and then that's your huge drop. But we made pretty good money on it. I don't know why people were going long on Facebook. Definitely staying weak. You tell there's that 158 rejection. So Meta 158 key level. Microsoft. We played the short here, pretty nice money. We're just going to an hour. You know, this is when you have these big gaps, big moves, and you miss them. So you just let your price action set up for the day. You can tell, oh wait, you know, look at this. You know, we missed that 254 push, which was you know, a support here, resistance, resistance, resistance. Huge strong push above it. So when I'm looking at this, you know, strong push, then we have a decent sell off. I'm looking at that like there's your supply, strong push. We based doji sell off. We're gonna come back up here, tag it, and then sell off. And that's what we did. We had a nice move there. Nice 1.5% move. So Microsoft. $254 key level, not much going on there. NVIDIA. I was trying to chart NVIDIA yesterday. I don't know what's going on with this stock. It's not really giving me any supply and demand. We had this one. I'm like doing 2 days, 3 days. You know, that's my supply. You know, let's see if we can hold 160. Till 160, support, support, resistance. Little support here, resistance. So let's see if we can bounce off that 160. And then above we have a 3 hour that we have touched. You know, we have touched. So do not like set supply 160 key level on the video, but not, you know, this is, look at this. It's just a lot of erratic movement. Tesla. Let's see what it does at 729 again. Yesterday we had that break above. Totally at 729 was strong resistance here, sold off. And then yesterday we just, you know, kind of blasted, you know, tested it once, pushed through it, used that support. So that's pretty decent area to get in right here. When you use that level as support, but you know, we just fell, didn't really hold. So definitely watching that again. And possibly at 700, see if it can break below 700. Amazon. Job shit came out. Let's look what that says. Jobless claims 229K, estimated 226. So jobless claims are still getting worse. It was previous 229K, expected 226K, so it was a little higher than expected. So, not sure what that's going to bring. It was the same as last week, but it didn't go down, wasn't as expected. So, see what we're doing. We're kind of selling off a little bit. There's that break below that 37.83. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Next week I'm gonna be on vacation Monday through Thursday. Monday through Wednesday. I think I'd be back Wednesday. Not sure. Going to visit my mom in Ohio, so we'll be on the road. Won't be doing these pre-market streams. Still be trading a little bit, but not going crazy. More like trying to find like pretty strong setups and just waiting for them to go on, kind of a really pre-planned setup. There's our 1 hour sell off. Maybe a 2 hour here. VIX, there's that VIX creeping up. Main thing is our supply and demands are getting tighter and tighter. That means, a decent move should be coming. It should be coming. Oh, I'm short in the market right now. All right, I'm out. So let's go to Amazon, Google. So Shop, kind of forgot about that. Their stock split's coming up. So that could kind of continue up. Their stock split's not gonna be super crazy because they kind of did their self stock split. Their split is 29th, and I have Google, see if it could run with Amazon. I can see Google going to. I think I marked this. Hopefully it's saved. Yeah, 23.35. Roku was a nice setup. I'm watching right here. We have this daily supply right here. We have one. These Roku's kind of like creating new supplies and supplies. So definitely watching kind of at night. I'm gonna actually put an alert. I'm gonna start setting up my alerts again. But Roku, there's your supply with a nice, 30% off, 30% sell off, and we did break the previous structure right here, created a new swing low. So that's definitely a strong supply. So I'm definitely watching that get up to there. Probably took a swing put. What's up? I opened the door in case Connor want to get in there. I don't know why you keep locking it. So the jobless claims are at a 5-month high as layoffs accelerate. Layoffs are going to accelerate. But that's the main thing. Try to find some. We're kind of being held by. I think that's the one I just deleted because we already hit it. We're rejected, rejected. Three rejections. So 11-7 is going to be a strong level. I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, we're back. My son's starting to wake up. Vic's still slowly creeping up there. I'm just waiting for this thing to break. That's the main watch there. Let's look at some pre-market movers. Open stock screener. Guys have TradingView. A lot of people don't know this screener. We have TradingView this. You have this screener right here. And That's why I have a lot of my tickers. I have to mark them with blue flags for the screener because I don't want all these pharmaceutical pre-market movers. I don't really care about those. So I flag it by blue flag. Extended hours. What's our pre-market change? Pre-market movers snows up pretty strong. Then you have a lot of these Asian stocks. Oxy, pretty strong. But I really look for kind of these outliers on the volume, pre-market volume. That's what I really look for. So you have Neo, which is interestingly, Apple's always going to be up there. Apple's a really highly traded company, so it's always going to be up there. So I just like to see these outliers, but nothing really crazy. Neo's pretty interesting. Neo's just been a pretty good strong push, and then um, during the day I like to go to this change, and then you could go by 1 minute, 5 minute. So sometimes I have this 15-minute up here. 15-minute GameStop pushed end of day. I like to watch like kind of what's moving 15-minute, and then you can move this to 15 minutes and kind of see the relative volume on the 15-minute. So this is gonna be a strong, Crafts had a really strong sell-off the last 15 minutes. But this is kind of like intraday. You can tell what 15-minute volume's happening and whatnot. Let's look at some algos. And I like to kind of hide who's this card I'm using. I don't want to. Just squeeze that over. And we'll just go TerraFlow Market and then TerraFlow Market 5. Market 5 is the last 5 days, so that's something I always like to look at. This market, this is our slow grind up. We had our put selling. People were exiting their put positions from the overnight. And you can tell nice, strong buy-in on calls, which is probably that nice rally, and then really nothing sideways. Market 5, that cross right here would probably be a good key time to go bullish. There's that cross, and then the next day you can tell you saw someone just exit a lot of puts. Probably they load up here, loaded here, sold down here. I can't really see this going that opposite. So start with market flow, and then I just go through, SPY. Spell it right though. Just do them all. Q, Apple, AMD. Drawing a blank. My top stocks: AMD, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, Shop, Roblox, Google. Okay. Let's take a look. Most of these are Yesterday I had a huge cross here. That's very interesting. Probably was some long puts. Cross here, and then sold off pretty quick. You know, when you see the puts decrease, that means people are just exiting their put positions. They're out. This is the inflow, so there's more outflow of money on puts. So it should start to climb. But you really want to see if there's an outflow on puts. You really want to see inflow of calls. So you want a move. A good move is a move being made on call buying, not put selling. So that means it's a decent move. Just because people exit their puts doesn't mean the move's worth it. QQQ. This thing's all over the place. AMD, we had we had a nice move up yesterday. There's your, if you saw this at open, you could have been in at 85 and you could have sold at 86. So you could have made some decent money there. And then you can tell there's that, so I exited a lot of calls, and then there's that drop. Yeah, there's that drop. Okay, yeah. I mean, these things are nice. Apple, people exiting their puts right here, probably hitting stops at 137. Calls are just straight sideways, so nothing really crazy here. And another put exit, probably big put exit here. So Apple really didn't show much. Meta, this is, look at that big decrease, but people are still buying in, probably long term. People are exiting their puts, so Meta's kind of on watch. We had a nice drop in price, and call premiums going up. Let's look at Meta 5. I don't. Oh, these are these buy-ins for that long leap. We had those huge buy-ins for like June or January 2024 buy-ins were there. Okay, so that's kind of messing that up. Microsoft. Someone sold exit put positions at a bad time. Nothing on watch. Nvidia, definitely keep us on watch. Huge spike in puts end of day. Tesla. Some probably got stopped out here. That's our strong push at open. Then we crossed here and then kind of faded. So not bad. Amazon doing its thing. Then Shop, Roblox, Google. They're all of them pretty much see the same. That's what if your Discord has this, or if you have a subscription, it's not that expensive, but when you see for the market, you see calls above puts, like you shouldn't really be looking to go short unless you're long-term short. If you saw this divergence right here, you mark this up. So yeah, we're in a box right here. When we broke above, that was your time to get into calls. Use the divergence where we cross, and then you do TA on it. Kind of making a downtrend. Wait for it to break up. But that's gonna end it for me today, guys. I'm just doing pre-market prep from now on, probably, because we're delayed. We're still a little delayed on the stream until I could get a new computer, which I don't know when's gonna come. But I appreciate you guys joining. Tomorrow's gonna be my last one probably for a week because I'll be on vacation. So appreciate you guys.